Hello students, welcome to my lecture. Today I will discuss a topic salt hydrolysis. Okay friend? The topic is salt hydrolysis. First of all, tell me what is salt hydrolysis means? That is water. Means in salt hydrolysis we will get the equation salt plus water. Is it? In salt hydrolysis we will get salt plus water. From where this expression comes? Remember friend, as we all know, when a acid or a base combine, they form salt plus water. That is, if I take an example like HCl plus NaOH, it gives NaCl plus H2O. Getting friend? It's so easy. HCl plus H2O. This is acid, this one is base, this one is salt and water. So when acid base combine, they form salt and water, and this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. So reverse of neutralization is salt hydrolysis. If we reverse the direction, then we can say it is salt hydrolysis. Are you getting my point? So if anyone asks you what is salt hydrolysis, the definition is very simple. It is a reaction. It is a reaction in which cation or anion or both of a salt combine with water. Is it easy for you? This is the definition. It is a reaction in which cation or anion or both of a salt combine with water. So it is known as salt hydrolysis. In other words, you can say reverse of neutralization is salt hydrolysis. As the name say, salt plus water is salt hydrolysis. Now, if I take cation, if I take anion, if I take both, then what will happen? Okay friend, are you getting my point? Now, I am rubbing this. Now, you can write like this. If I take an example, other example, if I write like this, CH3 COOH plus NaOH. Okay friend, as we all know, it will break like this, CH3COO minus and H plus, and similarly NaOH will break like this, Na plus and OH minus. Then what is the product in this case? You can write like this, CH3COO minus plus Na. You can write CH3COO Na plus H2O. Are you getting this point? Again, this is an example of salt. You can say, sir, it is a salt of weak acid and a strong base. Friend, are you getting? It is a salt of weak acid and a strong base. If I take another example, then what will happen? It's similar. It's very simple. If I write like this, HCl plus NH4OH. Okay, friend? Now, what will happen? It's very simple. As we know, it breaks like this, H plus Cl minus and NH4 plus OH minus. So it will give NH4 Cl plus H2O. Friends, is it clear to you? Now, it is a strong acid and it is a weak base. So this salt is a salt of strong acid and a weak base. Now, if I break like this, you can write like this, sir, it is NH4 plus, that is cation. Okay, friend? And if I write like this, sir, Cl minus, that is anion. Okay, friend? So what will happen? Cation of salt or anion of salt. If I write like this, NH4 plus, you can write like this, sir, B plus, that is cation, the symbol of cation, plus H2O. Then what will happen? It will give BOH plus H plus. That is, the solution is acidic because H plus is in free state. So if we take salt of strong acid and weak base, the solution will be acidic. Are you getting, my friend? The solution will be acidic. So there are lots of examples. If I take strong base and weak acid, then what will happen? The solution will be basic in nature. So in salt hydrolysis, we will either get acidic solution or basic solution. I am giving you a few examples and the types of salt. So wet your nerves. So let's start with the types of salt. Now look at, friend. The topic is types of salt. Types of salt. Okay, friend. Now, first one is salt of strong acid and strong base. Okay, friend. Now, the second one is, it's very simple. You can write, that is salt of weak acid and strong base. This is the second example. I am moving here. Now, what is the third type? It's very simple. Okay, wait for a moment. I'm not going to move here. I'm writing here. If I write like this, okay? Friend, this one is third. You can write like this. Salt of weak base and strong acid. Okay, friend? And the fourth one is, you can write like this. So, it is salt of weak acid and weak base. I hope it is it visible to you? Okay, friend. Now start. Salt of strong acid and strong base. Take an example of strong acid. Tell me. Okay, sir. It is HCl. And what about the strong base? That is NaOH. If you write like this, sir, HCl plus NaOH. That is strong acid and strong base. After combining, you will get NaCl. So the first example is NaCl. So this is example of salt of strong acid and strong base. You can write here, sir, NaCl plus H2O. It's so simple. Now, if I take another example, then what will happen? Okay, tell me, friend, give one example of a strong acid. Just remember this. Okay. If I write like this, sir, HNO3. Okay, friend, plus take an example of a strong base, that is KOH. Now, what will happen? It will give KNO3 plus H2O. Okay, friend. So this is a salt of strong acid and a strong base. This is a salt of strong acid and a strong base. So if anyone asks you, write down the salt of strong acid and strong base, take a strong acid and a strong base. Neutralization will take place, you will get the output. Okay, friend. Now moving here, the next type is salt of weak acid and strong base. Tell me, which one is a weak base? As I discussed you, all organic acid are treated as weak acid. That is, any acid which contain carbon is known as a weak acid. So I am taking an example. It's very simple. If I write like this, CH3 COOH, okay, friend, plus NaOH. In this case, what will happen? Tell me, friend. It will give CH3COONA plus H2O. Is it okay to you, friend? This is the salt of weak acid and strong base. You can take another example. Lots of example is there. If I write like this, CH3COOH plus KOH. Okay, friend. Then what will happen? It will give CH3COOK plus H2O. So this is the salt of weak acid and strong base. This is the salt of weak acid and a strong base. Now moving to the next type, salt of weak base and a strong acid. Okay, do you know the example of a weak base? It is very simple. If I write like this, weak base is NH4OH and a strong acid is SCl. What will happen? It will give NH4Cl plus H2O. Is it okay to you? If I write NH4OH plus SCl, it will give NH4Cl plus H2O. Okay, if I write another example, if I take another example, if I write like this, AlOH whole thrice plus SCl, then what will happen? Again it will give, sir, AlCl3 plus H2O. Now balance the reaction. I hope so. We will write 3 here and AlCl3 and 3H2O plus H2O. That is, I think it is completely balanced. You can do it with your own. Is 3, oxygen is 3. If I write like this here in 3, then you can easily balance. Okay, friend? Now count. Is it a balanced equation or not? There is 1 Al, oxygen 3, there is 3 oxygen, hydrogen 3 plus 3, 6, 3 2 is 6, okay. And chlorine is 3 times. Is it balanced equation? This is an example of salt of weak acid and a strong base. Now moving here, the next and last, salt of weak acid and a weak base. Take an example of weak acid, that is CH3COOH, and a weak base, that is NH4OH. What will happen, friend? It will give CH3COONH4. Okay, friend? This CH3COONH4 is an example of weak acid and a strong acid. You can write also plus H2O, friend. Okay. So these all are the example of salt. First one, again I am repeating, sir, salt of strong acid and a strong base, salt of weak acid and a strong base, salt of weak base and a strong acid, and a salt of weak acid and a weak base. Friends, is it gettable to you? I know you are easily getting this. Now I am moving towards the next point, that is derivation. So friends, wait for a moment. I am going to rub this. Now get ready for the derivation. It is a tough derivation, but we will make it easy. So let's start from here. That is pH of strong acid, pH of, not strong acid, pH of salt which comes from strong acid and weak base. This is the derivation. You have to find the pH of a salt which comes from strong acid and weak base. Take an example of strong acid. Okay. So you can write like this, HCl. What is the weak base? Sir, you can write like this, NH4OH. Okay. It will give NH4Cl plus H2O. Friend, is it gettable to you? NH4Cl plus H2O. So we have to find the pH of this salt because it comes from strong acid and weak base. As we know, it dissociate like this, NH4 plus and Cl minus. So in symbolic form, we can write like this, NH4 plus, write like this, B plus. This is a symbolic form. It is valid for any type of salt. That is, you may get any type of example, strong acid and weak, B plus and H2O, because we are going to reverse the direction, that is salt hydrolysis. Okay, it will give, as we know, water dissociate is H plus and OH minus. So it will move here. So the expression is BOH plus H plus. Why H plus? Because the acid is strong, so the solution will be acidic. And this is an example of weak base. Now here comes the derivation. Okay friend? Now when time t is equal to 0, we can write here that the concentration is C, then 0 and 0. When time t is equal to T equilibrium, you can say simple C minus C alpha and C alpha. Okay friend? Now write down the expression for K. Sir, K is equal to BOH into H plus upon B plus. Okay friend? Is it visible to you? K is equal to BOH into H plus upon B plus. Why not? I am taking H2O. It is a pure liquid. So in case of pure liquid, the concentration is 1, as I have discussed in my previous lecture. Now I am moving here and going to solve the next part. As we know, it is an example of salt. So we can replace K into KH. Hence the expression will be equal to KH is equal to BOH into H plus upon B plus. Okay friend, it's very simple. Now put the value. KH will be equal to C alpha into C alpha. Okay friend, C alpha into C alpha upon B plus, that is C 1 minus alpha. Now this will cancel this one. So the expression is KH is equal to C alpha square upon 1 minus alpha. This is the expression for dissociation constant in terms of concentration and alpha. Okay friend, is it visible to you? Now I am moving to the next part. Is it visible to you friend? Now KH is equal to C alpha upon 1 minus alpha. Now this one thing we have to remember, you can write X or alpha or H. Okay friend, these all have same meaning. In case of salt, you have to write H. So this H is known as degree of hydrolysis. Okay friend, this is known as degree of hydrolysis. So you can replace alpha with H and write down that is KH is equal to CH square upon 1 minus H. I hope it is gettable to you. So you can ask you, what do you mean by H? That H is degree of hydrolysis, that is number of moles of salt dissociated upon number of salt taken. Is very simple, like X or H. These all are the similar expression, X, alpha or H. In case of salt hydrolysis, we will replace alpha or X with H because H is degree of hydrolysis. So KH is equal to CH square upon 1 minus H. If H is very less than 1, so you can write this, sir, 1 minus H is almost equal to 1. Hence the expression is KH is equal to CH square. Okay friend, remember in case of acid we write Ka is equal to C alpha square. In case of base, we write Kb C alpha. Similar, in case of salt, we will write Kh is equal to Ch square. Friend, is it visible? Now I am moving to here. Okay. Now I am rubbing this part. Okay, friend. Now, look at what to do. Here the expression was Kh is equal to Ch square. So you can write, sir, H is equal to root under Kh upon C. This is the value of H in terms of Kh upon C. Okay, friend. Now it's very simple. As we know, according to the equation, concentration of H plus ion is equal to C alpha, or you can say CH. Now put the value of H in this expression. Then what will happen? HC root under KH upon C. You can write root under KH into C. Is it okay, friend? Now I'm moving here. I'm going to rub this. Wait for a moment. It is a powerful derivation, so follow each and every step. Okay? Now, that is H plus is equal to root under KHC. Now replace KH, because we know KH is equal to KW upon KB. Okay, friend? I will discuss why. Now put here H plus is equal to root under KW KB into C. Wait for a moment. Now write like this, KW upon KB into C. Okay, friend? Now take log both sides. Take log both side. Okay. Now take log both side. That will log H plus ion concentration is equal to 1 by 2 log KW upon KB into C. Is it clear to you? This is the expression. Now I'm moving here. I think it is visible to you. Now you can write like this. So log H plus is equal to 1 by 2 log. Is it visible to you, friend? Is it visible to you? Log KW minus 1 by 2 log KB plus 1 by 2 log C. This is the expression. Check it, friend. 1 by 2 log KW, okay, minus log KB plus log KC. This is the expression log H plus. Now I am rubbing this part. I am moving here, friend. Follow each and every step. This is a big derivation, and I'm here to solve each and every part of this derivation. So wait and watch my lecture. That is, the expression is, I'm writing here, that is log H plus is equal to 1 by 2 log KW minus 1 by 2 log KB plus 1 by 2 log C. This was the expression. It's very simple. Now take negative sign in both sides. Then what will happen? It is minus log H plus is equal to minus 1 by 2 log KW. Take minus. Now take like this. Log KB. Okay, friend. Plus 1 by 2 log C. Take a breath, friend. This is a big derivation. So wait and watch. It's very simple. As we know, minus log Kw is equal to pKw. So you can write, sir, 1 by 2 pKw. Okay, friend. Now in place of this, you can write, sir, 1 by 2 pKb and 1 by 2 log C. And we all know minus log H plus is equal to pH. Here comes the expression, friend. pH is equal to 1 by 2 pKw. I am singing, okay? This was the expression, so I'm just kidding, friend. Hold your nerves. That is 1 by 2 pKw minus 1 by 2 pKb plus 1 by 2 log C. C is concentration. Now remember one thing. pKw, water. In this case, the value of pKw is 14. Now put this value. So the next expression for pH is 1 by 2 into 14 minus 1 by 2 pKb plus 1 by 2 log C. Okay, this will cancel this one. So the final expression is pH is equal to 7 minus 1 by 2 pKb plus 1 by 2 log C. This is the final expression of pH of a salt which comes from a strong acid and weak base. Friends, I am giving you few seconds, note it down. Okay, friend, I think you have noted it down. One thing I have to mention, if I take minus sign, you have to convert all minus. Here, you have to write plus and take minus sign. Okay, friend, you just write minus sign. Here you convert like minus sign. Now here you can also convert minus sign. This was a slight confusion, so you have to clear it out. You can also write here, sir, minus sign. Okay, friend. So what I'm telling, if I take minus sign, then convert all the terms. Okay, friend. So plus 1 by C, you can write minus minus 1 by 2 minus minus minus. So this is the expression. Okay, friend. I think you all are getting this. Now I'm moving to next. I'm going to rub this. So friend, my next topic is why KH is equal to KW upon KB. Why do we take KH is equal to KW upon KB? What is the reason behind it? I am going to explain. If I take a base, suppose if I write a weak base BOH, it gives B plus and OH minus. Okay, friend. In this case, you can write KB is equal to B plus into OH minus upon BOH. Okay, friend. Now, if I take an example of in case of water, not example, you can write like this, sir, H plus and OH minus. Okay, friend. Now, what is the expression for water? That is KW is equal to H plus into OH minus ion concentration. Is it true for you? Now, okay. Now, divide this equation. KW and KB. What will happen? For KW, you can write H plus into OH minus. For KB, okay, for KB you can write, so B plus and OH minus upon BOH. Is it clear to you? Now what will happen? This OH will cancel each other. So you can write KW upon KB is equal to H plus concentration into BOH upon B plus. So friend, remember this is the expression for KH. So you can easily write KW upon KB is equal to KH. Hence proved. Why do we write KH is equal to KW upon KB. Is it clear to you? Now I'm moving the other part. Now, here, wait for a moment. As we know, KH is equal to H plus concentration into BOH upon, that is B plus concentration. Okay, friend? I think it is completely visible to you. Now you can write in terms of H plus, you can write like this. So H plus is equal to KH into B plus upon BOH. Okay, friend? Now, in place of KH, you can write KW upon KB. So you can write like this. H plus is equal to KW upon KB. In place of B plus, you can write like this. Salt upon BOH. You can write like this. This is the expression for H plus. Okay, friend? So, friend, that is H plus expression. Now moving here the next part. Okay, friend. Now you take log both side. Take log both side. What will happen? It will give log H plus. Okay. Now you can write like this. So log KW, okay, minus log KB, okay, friend, plus log salt upon base. Is it clear to you? Now take minus sign. What will happen? Look at, friend, what will happen? Minus log H plus is equal to minus log KW. Is it visible to you, friend? Then minus log KB and plus log salt upon base. Okay, friend? Plus log salt upon base. Take a breath, friend. Now, what will happen? You can write minus log H plus minus log KW. Then what will happen? You can write like this, PKW. Okay. Now, minus PKB. Okay, friend. Now, you can write plus log salt upon base. Plus, wait for a moment. Is it clear to you? You can write like this. Log H plus is equal to log KW minus log KB plus log salt upon base. So, friend, what to do next? KH plus BH plus upon H plus is equal to BH plus upon BOH. Now, you can write in place of log H plus, that is PH. So, the expression is, second expression is PH is equal to PKW. Wait for a moment, friend. That is pH is equal to PKW minus PKB plus salt upon base. This is another expression for pH. Okay, friend, I think it is totally visible to you. So, I hope you all are enjoying. Now, I am rubbing and moving to the next part. Now, okay, friend. So, I think it was a very lengthy. So, I was also taking time because it was a derivation. Okay. Now, next. pH of salt that comes from weak acid. In this case, the acid is weak, okay friend, and strong base. In this case, the base is strong, okay friend. In this case, the base is strong. Now take an example. First of all, I am taking an example of weak acid. You can write like this. So CH3COOH, and a strong base you can write like this, NaOH, okay friend. So it will give CH3COONA plus H2O. This is the example of salt which comes from weak acid and strong base. So you can write like this, sir. It will this CH3COO minus and Na plus. Okay friend. Now I will use this one. Okay, you can write like this, sir. It is a symbolic form, that is A minus. Okay friend. So the expression is A minus plus H2O. It gives HA and plus OH minus. This is weak acid, and we know it is the example of salt which comes from weak acid and strong base. Hence the solution will be basic. This shows the solution is basic. Now the same trend, when time t is equal to 0, then concentration is C 0 0. When time t is equal to T equilibrium, we can write C minus C alpha and C alpha. Okay friend. Now what is the expression for KH? You can easily write, sir, it is HA into OH minus upon A minus. Is it visible to you, friend? Okay, now moving to the next part of this expression. Is very simple. You can write like this. So KH is equal to, put the value, C alpha into C alpha upon C 1 minus alpha. Okay friend. Now this will cancel each other. KH is equal to C alpha square upon 1 minus alpha. You can replace alpha with H because it is salt hydrolysis. So you can write alpha is equal to H. As I told you before, this H is degree of hydrolysis. So you can write like this. So KH is equal to CH square upon 1 minus alpha. This 1 minus H is tends to 1. So you can write KH is equal to CH square. This is the final expression. As I discussed, now I am moving here and rubbing this part. Now, what is the case? Now you can write KH is equal to CH square. So H is equal to, is very simple, KH upon C. Okay friend. Now as we know, the concentration of OH minus ion is equal to CH, or you can say that C alpha, sir, is very simple. You put this value like C root under KH upon C. So the expression is KHC. Okay friend. This is the concentration of OH in terms of KH and C. Now take log both sides, or first of all convert KH. We can write that KH is equal to, this time, KW upon KA. I will prove why KW upon KA is very simple. So you can write OH minus ion is equal to root under KW upon KA into C. Okay friend. Now moving to the next part. So you can write like this. Take log both sides in the expression. Take log both side. Is it clear to you, friend? Now what will happen? Log OH minus ion is equal to 1 by 2 log KW upon KA into C. Okay friend. Log OH minus equal to 1 by 2 log KW upon KA into C. Now take negative sign. Okay, first of all solve this, then we'll take negative sign. Okay friend. Minus log OH is equal to 1 by 2 log KW minus 1 by 2 log KA plus 1 by 2 log C. Is it visible to you, friend? Okay, friend. Now take log minus both sides. Log OH minus is equal to minus 1 by 2 log KW. Then minus 1 by 2 log Ka. Then plus will be minus, that is 1 by 2 log C. Is it visible to you, friend? Now, as we know, minus log OH minus ion is equal to POH, and minus log Kw is equal to pKw, and minus log Ka is equal to pKa, and 1 upon 2 log C. Okay, friend, this is the expression for POH. Now I am moving here and going to solve the next part of the question. Okay, now we can write like this. It's a big derivation. So I'm taking chill, friends. Okay, so the last expression is, you can write like this: POH is equal to, you can write 14 in place of pKw minus 1 by 2 pKa minus 1 by 2 log C. Now this will cancel this one, so the final expression POH is equal to 7 minus 1 by 2 pKa minus 1 by 2 log C. Okay, friend, this is the expression for POH, but we all know pH plus POH is equal to 14. So you can write here, sir, that is 14 minus pH. Okay, friend, from where it comes? Wait for a moment. You can write like this, na? Sir, pH plus POH is equal to 14. So you can write 14 minus pH is equal to POH. So here you can write like this. So it is 14 minus pH is equal to 7 minus 1 by 2 pKa minus 1 by 2 log C. Is it clear to you, friend? Now move here. You can write like this. Okay, move here. You can write like this. Minus pH is equal to minus 7 minus 1 by 2 pKa and minus 1 by 2 log C. Okay, I have moved this 14 here. 7 minus 14 is equal to minus 7. Now cancel, take minus sign common like this. 7 plus 1 by 2 pKa plus 1 by 2. Is it visible to you, friend? Is it visible to you? This will cancel this one. So the final expression, I am moving here. So the final expression pH is equal to 7 plus 1 by 2 pKa plus 1 by 2 log C. This is the final expression for a salt which comes from weak acid and a strong base. So friend, this was my last topic for this lecture. In next lecture, I will proceed with the same topic. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.